Well, for this module, we are going to focus on AI ethics research. And as AI becomes more integrated into society, ethical considerations are crucial to ensure that these technologies are fair, transparent, and accountable. AI ethics research focuses on identifying and mitigating risks related to bias, privacy, misinformation, and accountability. So let's explore key areas of AI ethics research. So first is fairness and bias in AI, because AI models can inherit biases from their training data, leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. The focus of the research will be about detecting and reducing biases in AI decision-making, ensuring diverse and representative training data, and developing fairness-aware algorithms. In terms of privacy and data protection, AI systems process vast amount of personal data, raising privacy concerns. So it's important to implement differential privacy and data minimization techniques and explore privacy-preserving AI models and develop frameworks for ethical data collection. AI decisions often lack explainability, making it difficult to hold systems accountable. So it's important to create explanatory or explainable AI, XAI, to provide human understandable reasoning and develop auditing mechanisms for AI decision-making and advocate for regulatory frameworks to enforce AI accountability. AI can create deepfakes, fake news, and misleading information or content, and influencing public perceptions. So it's important to detect and label AI-generated contents and develop AI tools for fact-checking and misinformation detection, and promote ethical AI use in journalism and media. AI should also augment human decision-making rather than replace human judgment entirely. So all ethics research is essential for ensuring that AI benefits humanity without harming individuals or societies. As AI continues to evolve, ethical frameworks, fairness, privacy protection, and accountability must remain at the core of its development and deployment. Next, let's look at some of the core principles of AI ethics. As AI systems become ever more advanced, ethical principles guide their responsible development and deployment. The core principles of AI ethics, transparency, fairness, non-maleficence, and accountability ensure AI benefits society while minimizing risks. So first and foremost, transparency is to ensure AI is understandable. AI systems should be explainable to users, and stakeholders can understand how decisions are made. So it's important because it matters to build trust in AI systems, and it helps identify biases or errors in decision-making, and it supports regulation and compliance with ethical AI standards. One example is AI-driven loan approvals, which should provide clear reasons why an applicant was accepted or denied. Second, justice and fairness to reduce biases. AI models should make fair and unbiased decisions and ensure equal treatment for all individuals. So it can help prevent algorithmic discrimination ensure AI benefits all communities equitably, and promote inclusive AI development. One example is hiring algorithm must avoid discrimination based on gender, race, or socioeconomic status. Third is non-maleficent to avoid harm. AI should be designed to minimize risks and prevent harm to individuals and society. It can protect privacy and security and prevent AI misuses such as deepfakes or surveillance abuse, and ensure AI enhances well-being rather than causing harm. One example is autonomous vehicles must prioritize safety in decision-making. First one is responsibility and accountability to decide who is responsible for AI decisions. Organizations deploy AI should take responsibility for its actions and be accountable for its outcomes. It's important because it clarifies legal and ethical responsibilities and ensures AI systems align with human values and policies. It provides mechanisms for redress if AI causes harm. So one example is if an AI system make a wrongful medical diagnosis, who will be responsible for such mistake? Is it going to be developer or the hospital or the user? Next, let's look at AI ethics. So AI ethics is the study of ethical issues that arise in the design, development, and deployment of AI systems. As AI becomes more integrated into our daily lives, it's essential to address concerns like biases, privacy, accountability, transparency, safety, and human autonomy to ensure ethical and responsible AI use. First, let's look at the biases, which is the risk of unfair and discriminatory AI. AI systems can amplify existing biases present in training data. It leads to unfair and discriminatory outcomes, disproportionately affecting marginalized communities, such as facial recognition misidentifying people of certain ethnicities. Privacy to protect personal data. AI collects and processes vast amount of personal information and raise concerns about data security and consent. So it implements privacy safeguard and clear data protection policies, such as AI-driven surveillance or tracking systems without user permission. Third, accountability and transparency. Who is responsible for AI decisions? AI systems must be explainable and auditable to ensure trust and reliability. Examples include AI-driven long approval should provide a clear explanation of their decisions, and it needs to establish audit mechanisms and hold developers accountable. And safety to ensure AI does no harm. AI systems that interact with the physical world must be designed for safety and reliability and apply rigorous testing and enforce safety regulations. For example, self-driving cars must prioritize passengers and pedestrian safety. And human autonomy, AI should empower, not control human. It should assist, not replace human decision-making, and ensure human-in-the-loop mechanisms in AI applications. So how do we address AI ethics issues? Let's explore some solutions. First, we can incorporate ethical principles in AI design and apply fairness, accountability, and transparency from the early stages of AI development. And we need to adopt ethical guidelines and regulations. Government and organizations should establish clear guidelines and policies to ensure responsible AI use, and establish collaboration between AI developers and stakeholders. So AI researchers, policymakers, and communities must work together to address ethical challenges. So AI ethics is crucial to ensure AI is fair, safe, and accountable. By prioritizing transparency, privacy, and human autonomy, we can build AI systems that benefit society while minimizing risks. Responsible AI research ensure that AI is developed and deployed in an ethical, secure, and beneficial manner. This involves transparency, fairness, safety, privacy, and multi-stakeholder collaboration. So let's explore key practices that contribute to the responsible development of AI. First is ethical AI guidelines and frameworks. We can establish clear ethical principles for AI development, including fairness, accountability, transparency, and privacy. AI model should be understandable by users and stakeholders. So that's the focus of explainable AI or XAI that helps users interpret how and why AI makes decisions. For example, a bank's AI model explaining why a loan approval or application is denied instead of given a black box decision. AI must prevent discrimination by proactively detecting and addressing biases. For example, we use fairness-aware algorithms in hiring, loan approval, and facial recognition to avoid biased decision. Techniques like we can adopt privacy-preserving techniques or technologies like federated learning, differential privacy, and encryption to protect user data. For example, AI in healthcare can train on patient record without exposing sensitive personal data. And AI should be resilient to failures and adversarial attacks. In other words, we need to build in robustness and safety testing in AI development. For example, self-driving cars undergo rigorous real-world testing to ensure safe decision-making. And we need to adopt human-centered design. AI should augment human abilities rather than replace them, such as AI-powered medical diagnostics, support doctors rather than making autonomous treatment decisions. We need to ensure multi-stakeholder engagement, collaboration between users, ethicists, policymakers, and communities ensure AI aligns with societal needs So we need to involve diverse perspectives to avoid unintended harm when deploying AI in policing or hiring. We need to perform societal and environmental impact assessment by evaluating sustainability and social impact before deployment. So we need to adjust the energy consumption of AI models to reduce carbon footprint. And we need to build in continuous monitoring and evaluation. AI systems require regular auditing and real-time monitoring to detect harmful behaviors. For example, AI in finance must be continuously checked for fraudulent patterns or biases in trading decisions. We also need to ensure openness and accessibility, sharing AI research dataset and tools promotes collaboration and transparency. OpenAI's research reports can help advance AI ethics globally. So responsible AI research is not just a technical challenge, it's also an ethical obligation. By integrating fairness, transparency, privacy, and safety into AI development, we can build systems that serve humanity while minimizing risks. So we discussed this privacy-preserving technique in previous modules. Here, I want to highlight in the context of ethical research. So federated learning is a privacy-preserving AI technique that enables multiple devices or institutions to train AI models collaboratively without sharing raw data. This ensures data security, regulatory compliance, and decentralized AI training. So federated learning works by doing decentralized learning. AI models are trained locally on devices, and only model updates, such as weight gradients, are shared with a central server for aggregation. Instead of sending sensitive patient records to a central AI system, hospitals can train models locally and only share the necessary learning insights. So there are a lot of applications across industries for federated learning. In healthcare, we can protect patient privacy while training AI models for disease prediction. In finance, it can be used for fraud detection without exposing transaction data. In mobile AI, we can power keyword suggestions, voice assistance, and personalized AI on devices. In autonomous vehicles, we can enable AI models to learn from multiple cars without sharing sensitive driving data. There are challenges in federated learning, such as communication overhead, synchronizing model updates across distributed devices may require high bandwidth and processing power. Security risks. Federated learning is vulnerable to poisoning attacks, where malicious updates corrupt the global model. And different devices have heterogeneous data, have varying data quality, formats, and distribution, affecting model performance. So there are key techniques in federated learning, such as federated averaging, that efficiently aggregates model updates from multiple devices. Differential privacy adds random noise to prevent data leaks while training. Secure aggregation ensures that model updates are encrypted before being sent to the central server, preventing data exposure. Federated learning is a game changer for privacy-preserving AI by enabling centralized learning, reducing privacy risks, and ensuring compliance with data regulation. Federated learning is shaping the future of secure and scalable AI applications. However, overcoming security, communication, and data heterogeneity challenges remains critical for its success.